Sarah, help us write a sentence. This is a horizontal. Echo? So, in our last problem, the first number that I highlighted here was this number, 4. In that problem, we highlighted the 3/2. If I highlight the 4, Sarah, is 4 greater than 1 or between 0 and 1? So what does that mean? Horizontal compression by a factor of blank. So the horizontal compression you actually just get by taking that number right in front. Okay? Alright. Let's try now to find the B value. Isaiah, what is the form? What do I start off with to find the B value? Do I have to convert it to a fraction? Okay. So in the last problem, we had a decimal. We converted it into a fraction. This one's already kind of like a whole number and a fraction. I can make it a fraction by putting it over 1. But I need kind of like an equation to get the B value. What's that equation? Everyone talk to your partner. What's that equation? Or you can just put your finger on that from the previous problem. Isaiah? It is going to be 4 over 1, but you should have been using 1 over b. Raise your hand if you saw 1 over b. So now, I'm trying to solve for the b value. I know that 1 over b is equal to 4. 4, you told me, is a fraction by putting it 4 over 1. Class, does that say b equals? No, how do I get it to say b equals? You flip both of those. Oh. If I do that, I get b over 1 equals 1/4. So b is equal to 1/4. Raise your hand if you got b equals 1/4. So that's what I'm going to write my factor by. Well, if you convert 1/4 into a decimal, that's 0.25. And essentially what you're doing is you're dividing all the x values by 0.25. And you're taking those values, so let's do that. Kevin, when you take 0 divided by 0.25, you get?
0.
And 0 squared?
0.
So I get 0, comma 0. Raise your hand if you got 0, 0. Good job. Julian, 0.5 divided by 0.25. And 2 squared. So I'm taking my x coordinate, 0.5, and 4 is correct. Dora? 1 divided by 0.25. And 4 squared gives you? So I'm taking the x coordinate, 1.
I'm still answering that?
Yes, 4 squared, 16. Thank you. Alberto? 2 divided by 0.25. How many quarters are in $2? And Alberto, 8 squared. What's my order pair, Alberto? 2 and 64. And you just graph those really quickly. 0, 0, 0.54, 1, 16, and then you just do your symmetrical points, right? Remember, symmetrical just basically means pretend there's a mirror here, and you'll see the points on the other side. 0.5, 4, 1, 16, and then take a pencil. It's a little bit easier to draw a smooth curve. Class, should those be V's? Say no. Everyone say no V's. They're U's, parabolas.